something that you really fear doing?
Yes,
What was that?
a lot. Um, when I was, especially when rode a bike and with some slope that very really big. I really
Yeah.
really scared, but there's no way else to come home, so I had to go in that way, and it's quite scary.
Yeah, of course. But do you agree that being scared is fun?
Being scared is, I think, yes, because when you fear, when we experience a fear, we can activate 100% of power of our mind, our
Yeah,
abilities. I think so. So it's
yeah,
quite good.
of course, Um, let's watch a video. Let's see why. Why is being scared so fun? So let me share this. I think it's not too bad to begin our lesson with a video. Just okay. One moment, please. Let's see why.
Somewhere right now, people are lining up to scare themselves, maybe with a thrill ride or horror movie. In fact, in October of 2015 alone, about 28 million people visited a haunted house in the US. But many consider this behavior perplexing, asking the question, what could possibly be fun about being scared? Fear has a bad rap, but it's not all bad. For starters, fear can actually feel pretty good. When a threat triggers our fight or flight response, our bodies prepare for danger by releasing chemicals that change how our brains and bodies function. This automatic response jumpstarts systems that can aid in survival. They do this by making sure we have enough energy and are protected from feeling pain, while shutting down non-essential systems, like critical thought. Feeling pain-free and energized while not getting caught up in worrisome thoughts that normally occupy our brains, that all sounds great. And it can be, because this response is similar, though not exactly the same, to what we experience in positive high arousal states, like excitement, happiness, and even during sex. The difference lays in the context. If we're in real danger, we're focused on survival, not fun. But when we trigger this high arousal response in a safe place, we can switch over to enjoying the natural high of being scared. It's why people on roller coasters can go from screaming to laughing within moments. Your body is already in a euphoric state. You're just relabeling the experience. And though the threat response is universal, research shows differences between individuals in how the chemicals associated with the threat response work. This explains why some are more prone to thrill-seeking than others. Other normal physical differences explain why some may love the dizziness associated with a loop-the-loop while loathing the stomach drop sensation of a steep roller coaster, or why some squeal with delight inside a haunted house but retreat in terror if taken to an actual cemetery. Fear brings more than just a fun natural high. Doing things that we're afraid of can give us a nice boost of self-esteem. Like any personal challenge, whether it's running a race or finishing a long book, when we make it through to the end, we feel a sense of accomplishment. This is true even if we know we're not really in any danger. Our thinking brains may know the zombies aren't real, but our bodies tell us otherwise. The fear feels real. When we make it through alive, the satisfaction and sense of accomplishment also feel real. This is a great evolutionary adaptation. Those who had the right balance of bravery and wit to know when to push through the fear and when to retreat were rewarded with survival, new food, and new lands. Finally, fear can bring people together. Emotions can be contagious, and when you see your friend scream and laugh, you feel compelled to do the same. This is because we make sense of what our friends are experiencing by recreating the experience ourselves. In fact, the parts of the brain that are active when our friend screams are active in us when we watch them. This not only intensifies our own emotional experience, but makes us feel closer to those we're with. The feeling of closeness during times of fear is aided by the hormone oxytocin, released during fight or flight. Fear is a powerful emotional experience, and anything that triggers a strong reaction is going to be stored in our memory really well. You don't want to forget what can hurt you. So, if your memory of watching a horror film with your friends is positive and left you with a sense of satisfaction, then you'll want to do it over and over again.
Well, that was really interesting, especially the parade that actually mentioned the difference between real fear and, something that you want to experience. So that was really interesting. So why really? So according to the video, tell me why it can be really, I don't know, fun when people keep scaring themselves.
As I remember that they say that first, the latest one is fear bring people together, and the second
Yeah.
one is fear can make you get open some things. Uh, like you can play with it.
You can play with it.
Yes. No. Hmm.
So what? Let me share my screen to get what you say. Okay. So what?
'Cause, when fear can bring a pleasurable for many people, and fear can because when we have a fear, our body will fight for it, and some people will mm, some people will like it, I think.
I think it's all about adrenaline. So people won't, so like, I don't know, watching a horror movie or something like um visiting haunted houses, like, I don't know, some people want to do it because it's something like you want to experience in order to be more energized, and like your brain can recognize the difference between the real and maybe fake, like
Yeah,
something like fear, it's not real, so
yeah,
an unreal fear, and so that you can be excited at the same time, maybe you're scared of something and you're happy.
yeah,
So, but when you are alone, I don't know, in a real situation, you're facing a real danger, so it doesn't work, of course.
yes,
So, but tell me, what do you think about this? Because, as I remember, a few days ago, you visited somewhere a bit scary. So you
yeah.
went. So I think you agree with these type of activities, like something, I don't know, a bit thrilling. So what do you think?
Um, and that
Exciting.
yes, and that when the first time I challenged myself and my friends to come in that scary hotels, scary buildings, and I the first time it were really exciting, yes. But
Yeah.
when I heard something was strange and weird at that time, uh, my body was lighter, and like I can do everything to escape. I could do
Yeah.
everything to escape. Yes,
Yeah.
there's some power.
Yeah. Of course, stronger, like stronger. But I think, of course, I'm not sure if our brain, something like functions more
Yeah,
quickly when you are out of your comfort zone, or no, it's like, sometimes we feel like, okay, our brain, like, just freeze, and we can't make decision, we can't do anything. So which one is what do you think? So when you are in danger, or I don't know, you are out of your comfort zone, your brain can function faster. But no, you think no, sometimes it may cause that your brain stop working and you can't do anything. So tell me, what do you think about these two?
Um, Let me think. Hmm. Like you said, there is some reaction, some
Yeah, because you said, some people, for example, when you are in real situation, you are in danger, of course, sometimes we make some fast and quick decisions, and our body actually become more stronger so that we can take an action to survive, to, I don't know, get rid of this danger. But
yeah.
but some people believe that no, sometimes we can't do anything. When we are in danger, we can't make decision, we can't do anything. It's like, we're just freezed. So, what do you
That
think?
I think that is a totally two different kind of scare. The first one is you try to gain your life, you try to gain to get your keep your moment, your life, so you can do everything. And about the second one, there is a phenomenon called that the deer in front of the light, and in that phenomenon we can do anything when something suddenly coming and make us surprise and our body was freeze. So
Yeah,
I think
of
totally
course.
different.
Yeah, of course. Like, I do agree. If you are sure that you will lose something, you try to keep it whenever, wherever, and whatever you do. So, but if no, it's something like no, it's not really serious situation. Maybe say that, okay, so I can't do anything. Yeah, I do agree with you. Okay, so as you can guess, we're going to talk about our comfort zone. So, the first phrase, scared out of my wits. I get
Yes.
scared out of my wits when I have a deliver long speech in English. So what is the meaning of this? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay. So as you know, like when you are frightened that you can lose your mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, it's like a panic, maybe a terrifying panic. And we can say it's really common among people. So how about you?
There is sometimes in my school there is a moment that the fire alarms was going off,
Yeah,
and I was scared out of my wits. I can say that because at that time it was a totally panic, and I didn't know anything, and every behavior that I did was just natural, and after all, I don't remember anything, and just a fake, just a fake alarm, but it made me feel frightened.
yeah, of course. Well, so actually, I think, yeah. So sometimes, just let me say something before we talk about this phrase. So you can be or you can get, both verbs are usable. So if you are scared out of your wits, if you, for example, get out of your wits, so both are usable. Yeah, it's some people, for example, especially uh, when actually you think that you would fail the driver's test. So
Yeah.
especially, you feel like, you are scared, I don't know, out of your wits because you feel like, oh yeah, of course I will lose, I can. So in some situation, yeah, I do agree with you. So maybe, and well, let's keep going. Comfort zone. Really, what is comfort zone?
Mm.
You know, we know the meaning of it. We know what it is, but have you ever thought about the definition of this? What is comfort? What is your comfort zone? Have you ever stayed out of your comfort zone? Have you ever tried to stay out of your comfort zone?
Yeah. Hmm. I could say that only comfort zone in my life was my house, but there is a moment that I can say I I don't I don't know how to say it, but I can understand the deep meaning of this phrase.
Of course, I know what you say because you know, but it's really difficult for everyone to explain what it is. You know, a situation
Yes.
in which you feel comfortable and you don't have to do anything difficult. This is my comfort zone because I feel comfortable. I don't need to do anything new, something challenging, but sometimes people decide to step out of their comfort zone
Yeah.
and to challenge themselves, you know? But really, why? Oh, what is this? Okay, but why? Why people decide to step out, to be out of their comfort zone and challenge themselves?
I think because they want something new, something different,
Yeah,
something that can make they can make can can make their brain work, and they can move their body, they can chase with
yeah,
some problems in their life, something like that. And and in Vietnam there is some parents that they want their children go out stuck in some problem in a normal life and just solve it by themselves, so you can get experience. And yes.
yeah, of course, like to be involved in real life, to see the dangers, to see the threats. So, of course, so it's like there is no progress in your comfort zone. If you want to learn, if you want to experience, if you want to have progress, you need to be out of. Of course,
Yeah.
it can be a bit scary, especially at once at the first time, but you know the result is brilliant. You know,
Yeah.
the result is brilliant. Well, so tell me about experience, your maybe the day that you decided to be out of your comfort zone. So what was that? Do you remember the first time that you decided to be out of your comfort zone and it was difficult for you, but you decided to do it?
um the first time when I chose to get out of my comfort zone is I get out of my house and it attended to my school. Yes, in my school there is something was new that I have to stay whole week in my school, and I didn't come home, so it's a new challenge.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Well, and this one make your stomach turn, okay? So, yes,
Teacher, can you
yes.
wait me a few minutes?
Of course, yes.
Yeah,
Of course. Take your
I
time.
have something to do.
Of course.
Teacher, I'm back.
Okay.
My mom is
Well,
just calling, and she
oh,
asked me. Yes.
so, mom is important, really important. So let me ask you, have you ever, I don't know, have you ever done something that your mom told you off? Like, why did you something tell you off? You know that when someone tells you off and speak angrily because you did something wrong. So I want to know if your mom has ever told you off because of something.
Yes, always. I think it's every single day because I live very big, messy in my house, in my bedrooms, and everything just messy. And my mom get angry about that when she stepped into my room and she shouted at me. And I have to, yes, I have to listen. I have to face the music.
Of course, you need to take the responsibility of what you did or you didn't. So your mom tells you off because, yeah, that's really normal. All the time, yeah, we get punishments. Actually, moms become angry just because of this.
Yeah,
Because children, okay, don't take responsibility. Okay, why didn't you tidy your room? It's like, every day we have, and we need to listen. That's really important. Well, okay, make my stomach turn. Okay, what is that? So this is an idiom. Do you have any idea about the meaning of this?
yes. Actually, it's when um when I in a mall and I came to the public toilet, you know that, and there's some very disgusting smell and it's make my stomach turn. I think.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's especially, sometimes, when you go somewhere, I don't know, and you see people are eating and I don't know, some disgusting things, disgusting
Yeah.
smell, disgusting, like, it makes your stomach turn. Well, and have you ever tried something new that was really disgusting for you? I don't know, something like a new food. Have you ever tried?
Yes. Well, do you know hot villon is a distinct? It is a distinct, disgusting fruit with foreign people like you, like another people. But in Vietnam, it's a quite good meal. And there is a moment that I try a food I call that
So the
mm,
smell of durian really makes durian. So yeah, this one really makes my stomach churn.
stinky tofu.
Oh, no, I don't know. Tufa?
Tofu.
No, I don't know. What is that?
It's a like a cake made from the
Oh,
soybean. Yeah,
oh,
but they have left that cake for a month and it flowers.
oh,
It have some some hair in it and it's they have some distinguished smell. But
uh,
in China they eat that food.
oh. Yeah, they're different. Yeah, in China, people eat different things. That's actually, it can be, I think, something that I really like to do sometimes if I have time. I watch some videos on YouTube, especially, so I don't know, street foods or I don't know, some unusual maybe cuisines in different countries. But Chinese culture is really different.
Yeah.
Chinese food culture is really different. They eat everything, and that's really interesting to me because I think they never remain hungry. They never actually, if they feel like this is edible, they eat it. So
Yes.
interesting. Have you
They
ever,
eat
yeah, everything?
they eat everything can move.
Ah, of course. What do you think? Can you?
It's Yeah, something was disgusting like a cockroach. Like
Oh
cockroach.
yes.
It's
Oh
disgusting.
yes. Oh
And
yes. Oh, oh
and I can
yes.
see they cook the centipede too. You know that the
What?
animal with a lot of leg centipede. I don't know how.
Oh. Oh. Oh yes. I know
And
that. I know that. And they eat it. What? I don't know what. Why? But not. I know because I have some Chinese students, but I know that not in every area in China. Just some, especially it's something related to some traditional and rural,
yes,
areas. Yeah, of course, because I have some students and they eat some, good, and I don't know, we can say some acceptable. They have some even delicious cuisine, but as you said, it's something like uh different. But for example, I used to have a Korean friend.
Yes.
She was my student, and after that we became friends. And she told me that in old Korea people used to eat dogs, but still eat, but not everyone. Some
Yeah.
elderly, old generation, some people from old, just not now. Okay, but yes, they eat. So,
Yes. Dog is something was not real for me because in Vietnam they eat a lot, especially in Hanoi.
ah, they eat
Yes,
what?
they eat dog meat a lot,
Eat, yeah. I
which
used to try
seems that at like a traditional food have yes.
But so tell me, I have a question that is really okay. So because people nowadays, especially so in your country and every country, people, especially dogs, are a member of families. We keep them as, of course, they're pets and like, they're children. So
Yes.
how? So tell me about, because I think there is a conflict here among people who love pets and people who eat dog. So tell me about, so I want to know how people react to eat.
I've
Yeah.
I've asked this question with a lot of people who eat dog meat, and they answer that the dog which which were fit for for meat is different from the dog who which is a pet.
Oh.
It's totally
Oh.
different. And just like a big that a lot of people in the world who uh, who uh, who seems big the biggie and the as bad,
Pig,
but
of course.
we eat big meat, right? We eat pork.
Pork, of course.
So I think that's an answer, but I don't see it as a true answer because I still see that eat dog meat is something was
Yeah,
disgusting, and
I
even
do.
I was Vietnamese people, but
Yeah.
yes, I can think about that.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It's not an acceptable answer, but of course, this is tradition.
Yeah,
So you can't do anything about it. Of course, you can avoid eating, but it's not your choice. So it's really normal. Traditions, different countries. Okay, well, over the moon, definitely the meaning of this, so I'm not going to talk about this. So when you feel really happy, you
yeah.
say over the moon, or there are different phrases on cloud nine, over the moon, so everything. And so tell me about the time that you were really over the moon. So,
When I was over the moon when I know that I have graduate to a university without easily. Yes, I can
yeah,
use my result during my period of learning in
yeah,
the in high school without the result of the exam. Yes,
yeah.
it, I was over the moon when I know that my sister have had a first salary in the first month, first salary in her life. Like it's the
Ah,
first we had a salary, and she promised with me that she will buy for me what I want. So I was over the moon.
yeah, of course, of course. So just that we use the words content, ecstatic, and elated to all the synonyms for being very happy. So if you
Yes.
don't want to repeat the same idiom, of course you can use these words, and there are all the idioms that you can use. Okay, so and you can say thrilled, excited and happy. So I was thrilled means excited and happy. So you can
Yeah.
use all these words, okay, if you mean you are happy. And for example, do you remember that we discussed when you are happy, excited, especially? Okay, for example, do you remember how to say I was excited?
Let me check. Let me
Of
remember.
course, just think about it.
Hmm.
I was. I was bouncing off the wall. I was really
Oh, yeah, yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, of course. Or I was on the edge of my seat, so you know them. Well, so the next one. Oh, shake like a leaf. So I think you can guess the meaning of this, like frightened. So when you shake in a way that you can't control because you are very nervous or frightened. So have you ever happened, have this ever happened to you?
Hmm. Yes, absolutely. When the first time that I attend to a new class, starting my new adventure, and even in the future when I go abroad for learning, I'm still feeling nervous right now. And I can say
Yeah.
that I shake like a leaf.
Yeah, of course, you completely, actually, you go completely white and start
Yes.
shaking like a leaf. Yeah, of course, I know. Yeah, I know. So you can also, so you can make, actually add another phrase. When you go white, you go, for example, completely white or go white. Completely white and, for example, shake like a leaf. You're really stressed, nervous, and frightened of something. And you can, of course, change it in different tenses and using different tenses like, past, past perfect, or continuous. So, wow.
Yeah.
And wish the earth would swallow me up. So tell me if you've ever experienced, you've done something that you felt really embarrassed, and you were like, oh, if I don't know, I wish the earth would swallow me up. So have you ever done something?
Uh, yes. When
Well,
when
why
it
is
comes
that?
when I go on a holiday with a lot of friends, and I prepare a lot of things, and I can say that I have a well prepared, and
Yeah,
but it was a mistake. I wear my pants backward, you know that,
yeah,
and I didn't recognize it. I didn't know that, and my
yeah.
friend just let it happen. Even they recognized for me, and just they didn't notice me anyway. So
Yeah.
when I come to a hotel, then I look at the mirror, I see that my pants was backward, and when I don't know how to
So
say,
I
but
was like,
it,
I don't want to
it,
go
it,
out anymore. Yeah, I know. I don't want to go out anymore. So just, about this idiom. So you can say earth,
yeah,
floor, or ground. So three words. So if you say floor, if you say earth, if you say ground, all they the same. So I wish the floor would swallow me up. So,
yeah.
well, yeah, I know what you say. Well, so it means, you feel really embarrassed, so that you would like not to be at the moment at that situation. So we say. Well, so we discussed these phrases in details, and you know that the meaning of them, how to use them. Okay. Well, let's see. Read the comments below and tell. Okay. So let's read. It's your turn. Could you read it, please, if you can? Okay, let me make it a little bigger so that you can see easily.
All my friend put pressure on me to do it. Look down, I feel scared out of my wit. Who wouldn't be? The night charm and I don't remember much, but I was relying when it was over. Hmm. I think the first one is some challenge that was made by by his friends.
Yeah,
Some challenge, some dangerous challenge that was made by his friends. So
yeah,
I can see the word that scare out of my wit. So I think I think he's quite scary, and
yeah. It was, I think, do you know bungee jumping?
yes,
Yeah, it was like this because you look down and you jump. So of course
yeah,
Wow, it can be. Have you ever tried that?
No, I haven't tried to. I haven't tried bungee yet, but I have tried a game that jump to the lake and the pool. You know
Yeah,
that jump in the
yeah.
high place to the pool, and it's quite scary. It
Of course, it's
yes,
I think
I
bungee.
cannot imagine.
Of course, it's really I can't. I think if I do this, I will get heart attack. Really, I can't. So I can't even imagine to do that. So I think.
Yeah,
And the next one, let's see what is this.
if we start eating them, that means I'm hurt. I thought I would remember the lake. Awkward. With everyone as we watch, so I simply ate them as far as I could when the fish would clap.
Oh,
Hmm.
so awkward, onshore. You're not certain, you're not sure about the uncomfortable, really uncomfortable, awkward. So it was, I think, what do you think? What is it about? I thought I would vomit, throw up.
I think it's I think it is challenge in the restaurant.
Yeah, trying new food, maybe something that you find it really disgusting, but maybe a new food, something that you don't like to try, but it's like a challenge. And just let me say, throw up is really good word, okay? But this is formal word. Street synonym or equal is puke. Puke means vomit. So
Yes.
yeah, of course. So on the street, of course, you can say throw up, but it's better to use some informal words like puke.
Yes.
So vomit. Okay. The third one is real interesting.
Crazy. That was fascinating by the way and the analyst. I think the third one is a game. Was I think a game that was opened by the teacher to comp- to to make a competition with above them.
Yeah, maybe. Of course, it can be like because prize, lesson, and the steps. Yeah, I do agree. Sometimes we use some games to teach something to the student, and I want them to be involved in the game. So I think yes, I do agree with you. And how about number four? I was shaking like a leaf.
Particularly want to do much, but oh, again, I never feel for it in my life. I think it is a meeting, and this guy was a beginner, and and he had time to that meeting, and he didn't know anything to do. So I think so.
Yeah, and I think they couldn't. So because yeah, it was like ran out of the room. I don't know, something like I've never felt so frustrated. So I think it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So well, let's have a look at this word. Okay, find the adjectives or verb phrases that have a similar meaning. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's not disappointed and angry. Which one can be?
Feel-
So let me see if we have, no, no. Okay, so disappointed and angry, maybe
I can see the number one. This was
it's,
covered.
it's this is yeah, this is disappointed and angry. And number
Oh,
six is very interested, if you can see. And here we have embarrassing. Okay, what is this here? We have something like embarrassing. Number 10
yes.
is embarrassing. So,
Disappointed and angry. Let me think.
yeah. When you disappointed, feel angry, you don't like something, maybe it's like dislike. So
Is it on top of the roof?
I can see here, you can, I think you need to match them. So one, two, three. So because find the adjective or phrases that have the similar. Yeah, of course you can say. So disappointed. Could you say again?
I have learned about idioms that on top of the roof is also
Yeah.
mean very angry.
Yeah, so let's talk about, yeah, of course, but there are about feeling and emotions. Okay, as I told you, you have different words that you can use. So about feeling angry, there are different phrases. And you say, you go through the roof is correct. You can say, of course, and you can say, ah, another one, fly off the handle is really good one.
Yes.
And to beside yourself, if you are beside yourself, you're angry. So.
Yeah.
So let me write something and, oh, there are different phrases. For example, I normally say lose. When I lose my cool, I'm really angry. I lose my cool. Oh, that's not, okay. So the next one, uh,
Feel
it's not,
embarrassing. Like feel embarrassing. I can think about uh, get a word swallow something.
yeah, of course, why not? I wish. But when something is frustrated here, we have frustrated here. I can see, oh, it's really difficult to know. No, it's not, but I will tell you. Okay, yes, the idiom was really good when you can use it. Yes. Well, and the next one,
Thrill.
thrilled, very happy.
Really happy. Over the moon.
Of course you can say. Yeah, of course you can say. And the next one, okay, petrified. So it's extremely frightened, scared.
Extremely fighting. Thrill.
Petrified, extremely frightened.
Uh, let me remember. Mm. Can you give me the tips?
So when you are extremely frightened, so you can use the idiom that you just learned.
Mm.
For
Well,
example, yeah.
I forgot about that idioms.
So when you shake, like a leaf, you're frightened extremely. So you can
Yes.
say, why not? You can use it, of course. Why not? And the next one,
Distinguish me. Um, hmm, why this one was quite difficult to remember.
disgusted me. It's something disgusting that disgusted me. So what you can say? When you really dislike something, you hate, you dislike, of course you can say, why not dislike? I hate when something disgusted you, you feel really, I don't know, like annoyed because you don't like it, you hate. So disgusted me. Strong, feel and sense of dislike something. You can say, for example, offended can be a good synonym. Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, offended can be a good synonym. Okay, the next one.
Glad it was finished. Uh,
Because something is normally when you're happy because something is finished, because something like you're frustrated, you're bored. So
Frustrated.
Yeah. So what can you say?
Let me
Yeah.
like glad it was finished.
When something gets on your nerves.
Ah,
You said,
okay, okay.
of course, you feel frustrated. So, of course, yeah, okay, glad it was finished. Yeah.
I have learned about this when I
Yeah, of
practice to
course.
be a higher employee.
Yeah. And so, very interested. You really like something, you're interested in something, you like it.
Keen
Maybe
on.
you're keen on, or maybe you want to say impressed, because when you are very interested in something like impressive. So you can
Yeah,
say that it blew my mind. It blew my
yeah.
mind. It means it was really impressive. So I'm very interested. Okay. And admiring.
Admiring, ngưỡng mộ. Look up to.
Yeah, very good. Okay, just let me say something about these words again, so it's not bad to know. When you want to say, of course, you know the idioms, but sometimes you don't want to use idiom. You want to use a word. How to
Yes.
say, I feel angry now. So, for example, let me, okay, because I needed this word. Okay, so how to say, for example, I feel angry. Oh, I feel angry. So you can use different words, but I can say number one, irate, and number two, vexed. Both means to feel angry.
Yes.
Okay, so irate and vexed. And you want to say that you're happy. Of course, you know that delighted or thrilled. So all of them. So I'm not going to talk about it again. And just if you want to use advanced words, ecstatic and elated. So ecstatic and elated means very happy, but in advanced levels you can use. And content, okay, so all of them. You feel sad. You know that the first one is you feel blue
Yeah.
or you feel down. So if you feel down, or you can say, you may hear this, down in dumps. So both are the same. So if you feel down or down in dumps, both mean you feel sad. You're not happy. You're not in mood. Okay. So you can use these words. Okay. When something, okay. Now tell me, if something is confusing and you feel like you are confused, what to say? You know?
I was confused. I think I'll say I was confused. I think I was conflict.
No. The first one, that is really good one, when you feel baffled. Okay, this one, baffled. It means you're really confused. Okay, so baffled, or what is this? It means you are really confused. Okay, and the second one, you are puzzled. You might hear this, because we normally use it. You feel puzzled. Puzzled or baffled. Both means confused. So you can use
Yes.
both of them. Okay, well, oh, we have a video. So let's
Hmm.
see what is that. And we have a few minutes so we can do it. Okay, well, let's see what the video is. I think we have something here. Well, let's see what this man is doing. Okay, just wait. Hold them, please. Okay, this one is good. Well, oh, no sound?
I didn't hear anything.
Of course. Neither do I, because it's like there is no sound, I think. Just let's see what are doing. Yeah, it's no, it's okay. It's something related to the widow. Oh, no, it's not good because we can't hear anything. So no, it's not good. The video maybe is broken or something. I don't know. It has a problem so that we can't hear. Okay. No. Oh, but listen. I think this can be the sound of it. Let me check. Let's check. No, it's not. Yeah, your disorder, audio tracks and videos. Okay, no matter. So because we already watched a video, so we don't need it. Okay. Well, okay. And now tell me about, we're going to talk about a new activity. You want to take, you really like to take up. Okay. Your mom is calling you, you can go, it's okay.
No. Just keep going because we are.
Mom is important. So if she's calling you, you need to go. Okay. So, uh, tell me about an activity that you would like to take up, start a take up. And tell me what it is, but you feel like a bit, maybe, I don't know, you're afraid and scared of doing it, so maybe you can't, but you really like to do it. So what it is?
I think I would like to take shower under the rain. Yes, it's quite good because
Wow.
yes, I rarely can do that because first one I afraid that I can be sick or I can be frightened by I can wait for a few minutes.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
and I first I like to take shower under the rain, like running under the rain and be wet. But I usually under the fear that I will be sick or I will punished by my mother and my family. But I always want to do that
Maybe, why not? So,
because
yeah,
yes,
yeah, getting soaking wet. That would
yeah,
look great. Ah, of course, you will get some punishment from your mom, but it's okay. I think it's worse. Okay, thank you. So now it's time to go and of course enjoy your vacation. And thank you.
yeah.
Thank
Thank
you. It was really good time with you again, and you were perfect like always. Thank you so much. And just have a great time.
yes. You too. Have a great
Thank
time.
you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.